All right, guys, we're going to be going over some trades this week. First thing, let's go over to the challenge. Look at the chart. Relatively underwhelming performance so far. We basically started off an immediate drawdown. We brought it back up, a little bit down, a little bit down, a little bit up. We overall have been deducted $100 profit. We also yesterday probably left $1,800 floating that we didn't close, or that we closed early before it was floating. And I'm going to show you guys a couple trades that we've taken so far. One of our first trades of the week was this odd USD where we actually entered off this 1 hour order block, and we actually took partial profits right before news. And news happened about right here. It came back down, wicked my break even, and then it actually went a little bit lower, and then it actually made a move. So this move happened at it looks like 7 a.m. this morning, um, which I woke up at 6, 7 o'clock, and I don't know, like I basically fell back asleep. So I actually like this trade on gold as well. So we actually had. No, this is kind of annoying to me because I actually deleted this. So I just didn't know how to feel about gold right now. It's kind of consolidating, going back and forth. It looks like it's giving you some scalp entries, but not really the typical intraday setup that you actually want. So let's just like zoom in a little bit, and you can see I actually put a pending order at this 15-minute order block. And what happens is it actually goes a little bit lower. And so depending upon where I put my stop loss, I may have put my stop loss right under the low. I more than likely gave it a little bit of space like that. Um, in this trade here, it looks like it went right above this high, which would have been a good place for that take profit 1 to 3. And it actually would have played out 1 to 3 right there. Unfortunately, I deleted that pending order. I didn't get that trade. That's kind of annoying. That's minus 1,000 that I could have made. Then it went back down, swept all these lows. Gave this price action at about 9 a.m. I probably would have entered this as well. It's another trade I did not catch. We're gonna have to make sure we're waking up early. I was working late last night, so I literally didn't wake up early as I wanted to. This trade would have played out. It kind of sucks like that I'm actually marking up the trade correctly, and then I'm not in the trade when it happens. Like it's kind of dumb. So this trade right here, I actually took partial profits right here, and then I set my break even. It literally came back to my break even, and then took off, went to take profit 1 to 5. And I'll show you guys on my trade history. You can see I also entered off of this bullish engulfing on the 1 hour. Took partial profits right here. I'm not sure why I'm closing early in partial profits. It's kind of, it kind of like looking back, like I took like 3 or 4 losses on Sunday that I should not have taken, and I was already down 1,000, and it was Monday, and so I was like, let me just take the profit it gives me so I can go back to break even. The whole thing was stupid. UJ, I'm actually in a buy right now off of this 4 hour order block. I believe that this is a break of structure and a continuation pattern on UJ. Same thing on USD CAD. We have another 4 hour order block. USD CAD. There's so many order blocks that play. It's absolutely ridiculous how many opportunities you actually get in a week. USD Chef. I was in this trade. Instant profit. That was my entry, and I ended up closing that one out as well. So I'm actually in right now, as you can see. I probably left 2,000 or 3,000 already on the table. If I'm actually taking the full risk, but I've actually been only risking 250 instead of 330. So if I risk 330 and I do 1 to 3 risk reward, it'll be 1,000 per win. But I've actually been doing one to I've been doing $250 risk instead. Let me get my trade locker. My trade locker. So it looks like there was USD news this morning, actually, matter of fact, and there's odd news tonight. Um, So yeah, I don't get too frustrated when I miss a trade, but it's just when you're in a trade like this, you want to actually take the profit that you're getting. I decided to lower down the number of pairs I'm trading, so I actually I was already in, I already had my sell limit on USD Chef, so I just left it. I basically was like, I'm gonna get rid of UJ, UCAD, and UTEF, USwiss. AU is taking off. Literally got, I mean, it's just GU has hit my final target. I'm actually in a sell right now. I sold at the red line. Euro USD also has hit my actually Euro USD has not hit my final target yet. My final target's a little bit higher on Euro USD. I believe it's right here. Hasn't got there quite yet. And Euro USD, I would have taken profit basically above those highs, but it's not at my sell zone. Gold, I believe we have a buy limit. Have a buy limit down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. I have a buy limit down here at the bottom, so if it drops down here, I'm gonna buy it, and then hopefully we can see a break of structure. All of my, I mean, notice how like when I bought this, when I had this pending order right here, um, I basically put my take profit right here. That's an intraday take profit. Whereas if I put my take profit up here, that's a swing take profit. Big difference. Gold's making such fluctuations. It gives you so many opportunities that you really don't even need another pair anyway, just because of how fast it's moving. USD JPY also had another trade that I literally had marked, and it was this order block right here. And once again, I deleted this pending order right before it happened. So that's one. I think we need to set a specific dollar amount for trading. We definitely need to. We definitely need to. Um, I think life's going to be easier if we set the same exact risk for every trade. It once you start predicting, and I have more confidence on this trade than the next trade. Let me enter more risk. To me, that's not good. Like I don't know why people recommend that. I've heard people recommend doing that, and I just don't agree with that at all. I think that you should do the same risk on every trade, and just let the math play out. I feel like if anytime I'm thinking I have more confidence in this trade, it's like it's against the Mark Douglas trading psychology, where this trade's gonna win, so I'm gonna risk more, and it's like you're really just messing yourself up because um and this is probably a good, you could probably sell Euro USD right now. It looks pretty good, Euro USD. Selling GU also. UJ I'm buying, UCAD I'm buying, U Swiss. I'm not buying U Swiss, but actually I could buy U Swiss to our order blocks. It's a 4 hour order block. It is a retracement, so let me get in. Only problem is I'm going to catch a spread. So my overall profit loss is actually only minus $300, and you can see that it's actually only minus $300. Um, and I also, but if you look at my closed positions and you look at, the last 7 days, I'm up 1,700. The last 30 days, minus 300, all minus 300. But notice how my fee is 600 and my swap is 194. So just notice that. I'm gonna go ahead and get in this Euro USD sell right now, and I'm gonna take it down to about right here. I'm gonna take it down underneath this low, and then I'm gonna get in USD Swiss as well, and then I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up A125. No, yeah, A125. Just a quick 50 pips. Um, And so I'm in a couple different trades right now. Um, as you can see, I'm in a couple different trades. USD CAD buys are in profit. USD JPY has barely moved, but um, I just got to consider it's like I think I'm trading a little bit too many pairs, but either way, like I want to get this back up to 100K. That's my goal is actually to get this back up to 100,000 break even. And then I want to get it, of course, back, get it up to 102,000. Right now, we're basically floating about around 99,000. Not the best performance. I've noticed we've made quite a few trading errors in the last 2 weeks, quite a few. And we've definitely had a lot of trading errors. So, and we have 900, we have 600 fees and 300 swap. So that's 900. We're actually so plus minus, we were at 99.6. Probably had about $1,800 that we could have closed on. Um, one or that I, if we were still in the trade, one of the things that I'm noticing while I'm trading is that it's not that it's FOMO. It's not that it's fear of missing out. That's not really what it is. It's just that there's so many opportunities. Um, that why wait another day or two for gold to set up when I could just take UJ right now and it's already in a good situation for a buy. They're all looking good, right? GU, where is GU heading right now? Like this could be the high of the week on GU. It's very possible this is the high of the week. And it is about to be Wednesday. So it could go a little bit deeper. I did mark the midweek reversal zone on all pairs. I actually forgot on EU. I like between Wednesday London to Wednesday New York is like a good time. Um, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm looking at. USD CAD is buying off this order block pretty well. USD USD Swiss also has got a 4 hour order block. Um, USD JPY also has a 4 hour order block. All three of them are playing off 4 hour order blocks. Odd USD, I would like a continuation buy. Uh, GU, I don't know how far we're gonna sell this. I literally just woke up too. I haven't even hit the gym, so I'm definitely gonna like go hit the gym, eat lunch, shower, come back, look at the charts later tonight. GPUSD is heading into a daily order block, so I do feel that's a pretty good confirmation that we're going to be seeing sells this week and next week. Euro USD also has a daily order block coming up soon. It's not quite there yet though, so it might play out tomorrow. Gold as well. I would love, I mean, gold already played the daily order block and dropped about 700, 800 pips. Um, Gold, I would consider what gold is doing right now to be bullish price action for sure. It just swept liquidity. It swept liquidity here and here. And what it's doing is it's actually, you may not realize it, but it's actually playing a 4 hour order block. So if you look to the left, maybe even the daily, if you look at it, it's a really big candle. And so if I make this zone here, if I make it purple, the purple zone, dark, wait, no. If I make the purple zone the square with the purple line, it actually hits it. It actually hits the open of that 4 hour order block. So I think this is our buy up. So I'm going to be looking for buys. I'm already in partial entries, and I'm going to be taking a buy limit right down here. I do believe this is a very high probability setup. We probably could just enter it right now. And if I entered right here, stop loss down here, take profit right here, it's still a 1 to 2.5, which is pretty good. But if we take it down to this order block, this 15-minute order block, very way down here at the bottom, take a risk to reward like this, we're gonna catch a nice 1 to 6, and that's what I have right now set up. I do believe that's our probably our best situation. Is it coming down here for this order block? Let's see how much we're risking right now. 100, 250. Basically risking 350. And then is that a different one? Yeah, that's a different one. Okay, and then we have another pending order lower. I do believe this is gonna hold. It looks like this is going to hold. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get in a little bit deeper on gold, and I'm gonna hold this trade. This is gonna be a full risk setup on gold, playing off the 4 hour order block. I like this trade a lot. Um, so it's Wednesday, midweek reversal. Um, you know, tomorrow's Wednesday, matter of fact. Tonight. So if I can get this a buy setup to happen anywhere between those black lines, that's going to be really good. It looks like it's making that bowl shape, which me and Damo 30 used to trade that a lot on US 30 and gold back in the day. The bowl. It looks like it's trading the bowl right now. I'm in Euro USD sales. I'm in GBP USD sales. Odd USD, I have a buy limit. USD JPY, I'm in a buy. USD CAD, I'm in a buy. Everything's in profit. Just like yesterday. Every trade we took was in profit. And so it's like the problem is when you're in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Wait, no, that's pending. That's pending. When you're in one, two, three, four, five, when you're in one, four of them are the same trade. So it's really um gold, UJ, UCAD, USEV, Euro USD, GBP USD. Yeah. So basically that's everything we use. We're in U Swiss also. So that's six. We're in six different pairs right now. We're in six different pairs right now, and the problem with that is you're managing it. Do you just set and forget, hold your trade, and then let it run, right? Let it hit. And that's something that you can do. I just let it hit, take profit, and holding your trades, right? Holding your trades to actual letting it actually fly, letting it actually fly. I'm gonna give gold just a little bit more juice, just a tiny bit more juice, okay? Just a tiny bit. And I believe this is the one that's going to break the high. So I think gold is going to reverse around. I'm not really sold in the sell on gold at all. This looks like a really good chance to be the low of the week and for it to just literally come right back up. And then it might sell at 33.90. It could sell at 33.90. So that's going to be my take profit right here, this 30-minute order block. Now, if you look on gold, actually, which is really interesting, is it played off this daily order block right here. And so this 30-minute order block is a continuation re-entry order block from that order block. And there's so many order blocks, dude. But if you look deeper into gold, there's actually a 4 hour order block above this high. Okay. Which I would not put a take profit there at all. I would definitely put a take profit. Um, the target is right here. That's my swing target for gold right there. And my entry is right here. I'm hoping to make a good 1500 on this trade and get my balance back above break even. And so we got to hold our trades. We definitely got to hold our trades to take profit. Euro USD looks pretty good. It literally it hits your buy, take profit. It sweeps this high. It this is textbook by the way. Sweep the low, candle confirmation, and so on. Like I believe there is the strategy I have right now will make me $1 million, 1,000%. And it's my ability to execute it without error that is the remaining step. And so um what I would consider no error would be set and forget. Um Basically one entry, one take profit, one stop loss. Ideally, we could do half lot, two take profits. I'm noticing when I manually enter and exit partial profit, go break even, managing the trade, that's when error happens. I'm noticing that. So that's when error happens. I'm realizing that, that's literally what happens. I think EU should give us at least down to, you know, target, right, target this area right here on the sell, taking every fluctuation right now. 1 to 2 restored. I'll take it. It gives me what I'm looking for: super liquidity, candle confirmation. Same GU. It's going with GU. I need gold to drop a little bit too. USD JPY is playing off this. USD CAD bouncing off of that order block really hard right there. Wow. USD Swiss barely moved. Thing is, sometimes it's fast, instant profit like USD CAD. USD CAD just went instant profit very fast, and some trades do that, but it's not always the case. For example, yesterday we had Euro USD, at 10 a.m. it gave you the candle confirmation, and then it literally consolidated for about 20 hours, and then it finally made its move 20 hours into the trade. 20 hours in, it finally moved. GBP USD, same thing. Gave you the entry about 10 a.m. It didn't make its move until midnight. So that was 14 hours. It finally made its move 14 hours in. Um, Gold still hasn't made its move. So the price action on gold is very bullish. It may look like it's dropping, but you gotta look at the higher time frame here and realize where it's at. And it's actually at this daily order block open right now. And it also moved aggressively down, swept liquidity, and landed at that 4 hour that daily order block. And it also what it did was it made it made a consolidation equal lows, and then what it did was it swept the lows. And so what we would like to see is gold, continue and then turn around and come up like this. That's basically what we're wanting to see on gold right now. So guys, that's what I have for today. Our balance is 98,719. Um, I believe our equity is 99,000 right now. So we're at -1%. Our first target is to get this back to 100,000, and then our second target is 102,000. And so my risk management is so good that I'm basically not going to blow this account. And so pretty much like one of two or three things is going to happen. Number one is I'm going to slowly, gradually build this account, and we're going to pass the challenge. Number two is we take some losses, we go and draw down. I'm just going to lower my risk, and then I'm just going to keep the account until I come back to break even. So there's definitely a lot of things to think about on this, and once I get this funded live account, I definitely got to pay attention to not trading during news because I feel like I do that on accident sometimes. My next challenge account, I'm definitely going to buy the news add-on. So let me definitely buying the news add-on next time. Um, so let's see. You know, there's actually a there's actually a there's a sale right now. The coupon code is, I believe it's this. No, August. No, what was it? I saw a 30% off code. Oh, it's only valid to August 10th. It's not valid anymore. August 100. All right, there's always another one though. There's literally always another one, so it's all good. Um, but I want to see how much it is when I put in the news add-on. I hate waking up late, especially when there's a trade set up in the morning. Like I hate sleeping in and realizing that I literally could have been in the trade. Like that's like one of the most annoying things. Like to me, I was up at 1 a.m. and I was looking at London, but it's like it's kind of stupid. I closed right before London and then it literally made the move. Like that was stupid on my part. But it is what it is, man. Um, there's a flash sale. I'm not sure if this code still works. Some of these codes are like in the moment only and then they just go away, dude. Yeah, that code's not valid anymore either. But there's always going to be another code, realistically. They always do this. Like they always make new codes. But let's see how much it adds on. 90. So double leverage is never, I don't think it's ever needed. You should never need that. 90/10 is an extra 110. News trading's only $50, so I feel like that's a good deal. Especially when there's so much news every week and like you're gonna want to be in a trade during that time. Like sometimes a pending order hits during news, sometimes your stop loss hits during news, sometimes your take profit hits during news. And you can't really control like what, happens. So it makes me want to get the news add-on. Um, it definitely makes me want to get the news add-on. Um, just gonna do some live support. So I feel like gold's looking pretty good. Euro USD, it's like I could go and break even and it just comes back to entry. That's kind of annoying. USD CAD's pumping. USD JPY hasn't, it could go a little bit lower. USD Swiss, um, USD Swiss could also go a little bit lower. USD Swiss is mainly a sell right now. Buying is actually against trend. I would say it's like you have order blocks on both sides, but you got to look at the higher time frame and realize where it's actually at and realize this right here is it's actually USD Swiss is actually it rejected this daily order block and then it dropped and then now it's actually making a continuation pattern to sell again. So it dropped, it came back up, dropped again, and that may be all it does. It could buy from here. So um, I don't like to predict every single move in the market, but there's definitely a lot of opportunities, to say the least. We're floating in profit right now, $300. USD CAD is up $180. UJ is up $30. GU is up $90. Euro USD is up $15. So there you go. Floating. I think this gold buy is solid. I think it's really solid. We took one of our take profits is right here. One of our take profits is 33.90. One of our take profits is open. So I guess if I just hold this and then not go close early, I'm gonna eat lunch, drink some water, go get an energy drink, and I'm gonna hit the gym. I like USD CAD a lot. USD CAD is also, if you look at it, which is really interesting on USD CAD, is it's actually weekly order block right here. Weekly order block down at the green, the lower green. This is a weekly order block right here. And then what we have is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, break of structure, retest the order block. So I really like this USD CAD. Take it back, take it up to here. It's going to be like 50 pips. So I like USD CAD a lot right now. I think it's looking pretty good. It's moving very aggressively also. USD CAD's moving very aggressively off of our entry. As you can see, um, our entry was down there. Um, we could move our stop loss to break even right now, and or we could just hold it. So It's almost at 1 to 1. I'm not a big fan of going break even, but it sometimes happens. Like sometimes you want to go break even. Like I don't really know. Like I feel like you sometimes comes back to break even, hit your stop loss. Sometimes it comes back to break even, and then gives you a re-entry. And sometimes, it comes back to break even, hits take profit. It's like if you're not paying attention, you definitely, sometimes I feel like just holding it and just letting it play out is the best option. I feel like if you're sitting here managing, overthinking, I got to move my stop loss to break even. I got to move it's like there's too many variables that you have to think about in live time and you have to react to. And to me, that's where trading error comes from. Well, let me move my stop loss break even. Wait, while I'm here, let me just stack. Let me close early. Let me re-enter. It's like all these random things that are just random that you just can't really account for. You don't want that. So, um, so that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to say today. We'll see what happens tonight, and see if we can get our balance back up to 100K. Once we get this up to 110,000, we will get a live account. So we need to earn 11,280. We've been trading for 9 days, going back and forth, literally going back and forth. These are some of my old accounts. Also, I could show you my FTMO, which I'm not allowed to trade FTMO anymore because I'm in the US. They used to allow US clients, but not anymore. But I'll show you. I actually looked at this the other day. And so FTMO challenges, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've done 13 challenges and I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've passed 6 out of 13 challenges. That was a 50K, that was a 100K, that was a 100K. Now, if I go to detail, it doesn't show it because it was too long ago. That was back in 2020. FTMO challenge, as you can see, that one was 2022. That was 2022. That was 2022. That was 2020. And the rest of them were 2020. Verification. Um, so FTMO challenge, I was 6 for 13. Verification, I was three for 6. And then FTMO live account, I ended up getting one payout and then I lost the account. So, um, over leveraging, over trading, the only way to lose the account. Like I'm trading, like I'm getting really good setups, which is why I'm in profit, but I'm making trading errors, which is why I'm still slightly in drawdown. But it's not like I'm a lot in drawdown. I'm just slightly in drawdown. And so we got to be a little bit more confident and aggressive on good trade ideas, probably. Maybe meditate, write down some rules, and think about what we're going to do from here. And then, of course, on Trade Locker, we've had a couple past challenges, 50Ks, um, that were failed. Um, like this trade, this one, we must have ran out of time because we were only in drawdown, or we broke a rule because we were only in drawdown by $200. And then on this one, we actually probably hit the loss. Um, that account we did not do very well. And then on this account was the closest we got on top tier. And we were doing well for a while. A lot of red. We had a green streak at one point. Common theme here is closing early, not holding to take profit, taking losses, like big losses, and then thinking, okay, I'm in some profit, I just need to close, and not actually holding to the final take profit, which is a mistake. I want to show the winning streak though, just so we can see what it looks like. There we go. There's a winning streak. 200, 1,800, 200, 1,000, 800. That's good. That's good. Some profits. A lot of red. There's a lot of green in a row. All good. And it's I'm closing partial profit. So we're gonna have to make an adjustment, obviously, um, to actually make money with this account and actually pass this challenge and actually make money with this account. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna come back to the charts at like 6 p.m. And not really gonna be managing anything. I'm already in the trades. I'm just gonna be looking. We're floating $300 right now. Balance 98.7, equity 99. Um, so guys, yeah, that's what we got for today, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully, we'll see you guys soon. See you guys soon in the next one because this is gonna be what my third one, my third trading Zoom. I'm gonna try to do at least one or two per week, maybe three at the most, and see what happens, guys. I'm gonna be tracking my progress. How do I stop this recording?